All right, we are here at Nike Cross Regionals at the Children's Museum in Terre Haute with Derrick, formerly of Neuqua Valley in Naperville, Illinois, and of Stanford. He's run obviously some very impressive times in the 5K of 13:19, 10K of 27:31. Chris, thank you for being here with us. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
First off, you have run here on this course several times. When you were in high school, you ran Nike Team Regionals, I guess, eventually Nike Team Nationals. How is it different? Or is there anything the same about the atmosphere, or is it kind of completely different?
So the first year, or when I ran, it was the first year of the regional meet. So there wasn't like kind of all the production and like this dinner and that type of stuff. So it's like a little more low key. I mean, I guess we'll see what it's like on the course tomorrow. But I mean, the national meet was like a great atmosphere. I think kind of still how they do it. They roll out like all the athletes. And it was an awesome weekend, a great experience. A little plug, we ended up winning the meet, so that made it even better. But yeah, it was a tremendous experience, especially for high school kids back then.
Awesome. Yeah, so I know they got you out here, and you're probably meeting a bunch of new, fresh faces, kids who maybe know who you are, hopefully know who you are, I would think. Maybe they don't, but is your hand getting tired signing so many autographs yet?
My face is getting tired from smiling in pictures. The hand's doing all right.
That's good.
Yeah, some people kind of came up to the table and like asked like where they put their packets and stuff. Like, so we served as like an information desk there for a little while.
So you recently graduated from Stanford this past spring, right? And you ran at the Olympic trials where you placed 4th, and I'm sure, was that kind of something you expected? I know that's got to be a little bit disappointing. Talk about maybe just a little bit about that race and where you've been at since.
Yeah, so I guess coming into the season, I would have been really happy with that, and like kind of in the middle of the season, I would have been disappointed with that. And then going into the race, then like I struggled with some injuries, like I was just feeling really worn down from like finishing up the season and like college and graduation, all that stuff. Graduation was like 5 days before that. So yeah, coming into the race, I felt pretty zapped. I felt like I ran about as well as I could have given the circumstances. So obviously something that like it was 4 seconds, something like that. So you kind of over 10K, you can think of a lot of different ways that can shake out. But I think in the end of the day, I feel like I ran about as well as I could have on that day. I think things are going differently in terms of like taking care of myself a little better and not getting hurt and all that stuff. So I'm just more motivation for next year and years in the future.
I think I would say right now it seems like it's worked out pretty well though. Tell us about have you signed with anyone and who you're training with now?
Yeah, so I signed with Nike about close to a month ago, I guess now, and I'm training with Jerry Schumacher's group in Portland, Oregon. So yeah, just kind of getting into the groove of that, trying to start building up for next year and all that good stuff.
How's the transition from like Palo Alto to Portland? I know, have you moved up there? Are you like fully settled?
Yeah. No, it's been good. Elliot, he's also going up there with me, so he's one of my best friends from school, and it's made it awesome. It's the fact that it rains all the time is like kind of tempered by the fact that like the leaves are changing, and like I miss that about the Midwest. But we'll see how I feel in January after that, or after whatever 4 months of rain. Yeah, it's been good. It's been great. Really, I feel like I'm fitting well with the guys, and then trust Jerry and stuff.
Are you planning on doing U.S. Cross and then maybe talk about after that? I know usually that's kind of a starting off point for like track season and stuff like that. And then what are your goals kind of going in after that?
Yeah, so we have like a block of altitude training I think we're going to do in like early January, and then I think a lot of the guys are planning on doing U.S. Cross, hopefully making the world team and doing that, and then then from there it's spring and summer track season. And so I don't quite know what kind of races Jerry wants me to run and all that kind of stuff, but hopefully set myself up to make the World Championship team.
And one last thing for you, since you've run this course so many times, both in high school, in college, obviously it was the national course every year that you were in college. What is some advice that you would give to a runner on how to approach the course? Any tips? Any maybe how you approached it? What would be helpful for someone if it was their first time running here?
Yeah, I mean, so I don't remember the 5K that well. I just remember that like I won the state meet and felt awesome, so I got like really cocky and I went out really fast. And then I got like built up like a pretty big lead, and I got really tired in the middle, and like people started catching me, and I kind of had to dig pretty like harder than I was expecting in the end. So I'd say don't be tricked by the first K. Like, gone out pretty fast in college, and that first K, it's pretty tough. And there's a lot of it's not a super tough, difficult course, but it's a pretty fair course. And there's a lot of there's like little ups and downs, and then like some turns you can use to your advantage. If you attack the top of a hill and then take a turn hard, you can put some ground on people. But other than that, it's a course that's wide enough that if you just go out there and run your race, you're gonna do well.
All right, well, thanks a lot. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, and
very busy schedule.
Good luck this upcoming winter and next spring. And again, thanks for being here.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.